Have you ever felt like you're doing every single thing right? You're eating healthy, you're trying to exercise, you're taking your supplements, you're listening to health podcasts, you're reading books, you're genuinely taking an interest in your health, and you're still not getting the results that you want? Well, if you have, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Callie. I'm a health and life coach here at Thrive in Functional Medicine. And I want to talk to you today about 4 things that possibly could be keeping you stuck on your healing journey. You're doing everything right, but you're not getting the results that you want. Let's talk about 4 things that play into that. Number 1, your body is focused on survival, not thriving. One of the biggest things that I wish people could truly understand is that your body's not trying to sabotage you. It's not trying to destroy you. Your body is trying to protect you. When our nervous system perceives chronic stress, whether it's emotional or poor sleep or overworking, or maybe it's unresolved trauma, or maybe it's just simply being on the go all the time and never slowing down, our body starts to shift into survival mode. We don't heal in the same place that made us sick. We don't heal in survival mode. So when your body's focused on survival, it's not prioritizing the things like optimal hormone production or easy weight loss or abundant overflowing energy. So take a moment to stop and ask yourself, not what's wrong with my body, but what is my body trying to communicate with me? I often say that our body whispers, but we don't listen until it's screaming. So we have to take the time to stop and listen to our body's whispers instead of waiting till it gets to the screaming point. Number 2 is we have to take a look and take some self-reflection and be radically honest with ourselves. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we've been doing every single thing right, but if we take a step back, have we really? We may have tried something for a short period of time and said it didn't work and threw it out the door. We may have had a doctor or a practitioner that we were working with that we were trying to blame for our problems, but really we didn't take a look at what is my part? What is my role in my health and my well-being? This can be a difficult one. Trust me, I know. But when we can be radically self-honest, that's where we can really start to step into those places where we maybe haven't been showing up consistently, where we maybe thought we were doing all of the things right, but maybe we really weren't. The third thing is that we're skipping the foundations. Take a breath on this one. We all are guilty of getting caught up in what's the next health gadget that I need to get? What's the next supplement that I need to take? Where's the next place that I need to go to get healthy? And we start skipping over the foundations. The foundations are not glamorous. They're not. But they really, truly are where long-term sustainable change comes from. These are things like making sure you get enough sleep, a consistent wake time and bedtime. Hydration. So many of us are dehydrated. So making sure that you're getting your fluids in. Eating whole, nourishing foods and setting aside the processed foods that we're bombarded with. Getting outside and getting sunlight and being in nature. Moving our bodies. Taking time to breathe and practice our breath. That helps with our stress management as well. And really taking the time to create meaningful connections and building our community. This takes time and it takes effort. And the last one, but definitely not least, is making sure that our nervous system is regulated. I already talked about that a little bit before. These are not glamorous, like I said, but you cannot out-supplement or out-gadget the basics. You need to dive into the foundations and build consistency with the foundations. I cannot stress that enough. And the fourth thing that we need to look at if we feel like we're doing everything right, but we're still not getting results, is looking at our expectations. Healing is not linear. We wish it was. We wish we were here and it was a straight line to get to where we wanted to be, right? But it's not. It is not a healing, or it's not a linear journey. We sometimes will get better and then we have slide backs. And sometimes I like to call that the mucky middle. And the mucky middle is a hard place for us because we've made changes and we felt better, and now we're back here and we think that we're going to continue to stay there, and our old fears come up about being back where we were. And really, we just have to take consistent small steps to build on our healing journey. And there's going to be some of those ups and downs in it. So we have to adjust our expectations, and we have to celebrate the small wins along the way. When we're here and our goal is here and we've made a few steps towards it, we oftentimes forget the steps that we've taken to get to here because we're not where we want to be yet. So celebrating our progress along the way and knowing that our healing journey isn't linear. If you have been struggling with your health and you felt like you were doing everything right, take some time to reflect on these 4 things that we talked about today. And I'd love to hear from you. What's one area where you feel like you've been doing everything right and you're still struggling to get the results that you want? And as always, we are here to support you if you need that support and guidance on your healing journey.